Welcome, Taurus. My name is Emil. This is a general and collective reading, so I will ask you to use your discernment and your intuition regarding what resonates. Thank you, I appreciate you, and some straight up advice before the reading. Be proud of yourself and lighten up. I feel like you've come a long way and you've had a lot of adversity, and you might be a little discouraged about how the future is going to be. But I'm telling you, everything that you've been through has led you and taught you to this moment. So it's going to turn out better than you expect. Thank you, Spirit guides and higher self. Past energy for Taurus. Past energy for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. That's two cards. Gonna have to need only one. Thank you, Spirit guides and higher self. That's three cards. That's all of the energies. And at the bottom of the deck you have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is about a shift in luck, in fortune, a lucky time to move ahead. Fate, destiny, spinning the wheel of fortune, the ups and downs of life, seeking serendipity, fortuitous timing, circles of change. So that is the subject slash theme for this reading. In your past you have Seven of Swords, which is about trickery, thievery, deception, someone taking something that doesn't belong to them, or you taking only what you need. It's about someone not being honest. It's also about you being aligned, paying attention to what's really going on, and about someone who's a con artist or a copycat seeing through past deceits. So this is past energy. So yeah, there might have been someone who has betrayed, deceived you in some way, or simply, let's clarify this energy. Thank you, Spirit. I saw this one first, so that. And Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Death card is about a metaphorical death, letting go of something old which no longer resonates in order to replace it or have it upgraded by something much better, much greater, much more sustainable, and something that has much more value. It's about rebirth, regeneration, a metamorphosis, whatever. The death of a relationship or idea. It can be a habit, it can be a belief, endings, letting go, things that are no longer needed, making sure you are not holding on to outgrown dreams and old wishes, new opportunities. And Ten of Cups, which is emotional and relational fulfillment. It's happiness and fulfillment, a spiritual awakening, or just genuinely family and community, joyful and meaningful connections, a completion, being heart-led and on purpose, connecting with the universe and with others in love. Cups symbolize emotions and relationships. 10 is about completion and the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. 9 is a near ending. Swords is about the mind, the mental. 9 of Swords is about nightmares and night terrors, illusions, anxiety, worry keeping you up at night, insomnia, fear processing difficulties, stress or fear affecting function. So I feel like this is what we're letting go of. Fear, worries, anxiety, all this energy which no longer serves us, and that is letting go of that, letting that die off. Will let us bring us to realize that this is what we'll receive. In your present energy, you have 6 of Swords. And 6 is about balance and harmony. Once again, Swords is about the mind. Transition, help coming from unexpected places, quiet movement, successful expansion after a period of difficulty, crossing thresholds, changes and realignment. So it's about transitioning from a more turbulent state of being mentally, psychologically, and into a more peaceful state. Let's clarify it. Thank you, Spirit. What is that? 8 of Swords. So yeah, that's what we are. That's what we're healing. And also 4 of Cups. First of all, 8 of Swords. Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck or bound, believing you have no choice, a self-tethering, the empowerment or disempowering effect of belief, of no way out. Unleash your ties and see the truth that it is a belief that influence if you are able to invest in yourself and try. Because if you don't think it's possible, you're not even going to try. And these beliefs are false. You can do anything as long as if you have the dream, the vision, and the desire for it, it's already yours. You just gotta go do it and align with it to manifest it. Focus on the positive. 4 of Cups. It's about disappointment, dissatisfaction, and processing sadness or grief, loss, getting stuck in a negative pattern or emotion, not seeing the way out, crying over spilled milk, learned helplessness, becoming enamored or enamored, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, of the shadow, a time to find new purpose. So basically focusing on the negative rather than the positive, focusing on what's frustrating or ignoring or what's, yeah, what is sucking out your energy emotionally and in some sense also mentally, because we both have Cups or Swords here. But we have the wheel at the bottom of the deck and the sun in the future. So let's go to your future position and see about that. The sun is about success. It's joy and can also be celebration. Powerful positivity and success. Optimism, joy, happiness, celebration, and family. Let's clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Also, it's Sun and Leo energy. Thank you, Spirit. King of Pentacles. Kings symbolize air and pentacles symbolize earth. And you have Judgment at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles is about being clear and logical about the physical, about wealth and health and finances and all that physical stuff, career, living situation. King of Pentacles is about abundance, earth energy, life, material success, the journey of creating prosperity, being able to provide for others you love, the joy of a life well lived, grounding into the earth, gratitude, comfort, wealth, health, and happiness. Clarified, or the clarification is clarified by the Judgment card, which basically is the Judgment card in the tarot. Physically, this is a resurrection by the divine. So, and in the original tarot, it's called Divine Justice. In this deck, it's called Awakening. That's because I'm reading from another than the original. But it's about awakening to your divine nature, judgment, facing the music, ascension, accepting and forgiving your beautiful soul, so coming home to yourself. Learning to be your own provider and finding success through that. It's all promising cards. The reading started off, first of all, the theme/subject for this reading was very promising, and it still is. And then I saw that we started off we started off with a hard start. It was challenging and unjust. But you're being rewarded. All that divine judgment is also saying that you are divinely protected, and everything that happens is divinely orchestrated. It is ordained and accepted by the divine in order to strengthen you, and then after you have been strengthened and you have remained your faith, continue to show up and do your best and grow and heal in order to increase your well-being. That is the reward itself, more of life, being more connected with yourself. But it also, there is a lot of blessings coming with it. But I'm not only talking money here, I'm talking spiritual wealth, which is wisdom and knowledge, self-awareness, a lot of these things that can be incomprehensible if one hasn't experienced it themselves. But I'm sure this is all taking you home to yourself, and it was a wonderful main spread. Next up, I'll be drawing oracle cards, which will be giving you specific advice on what to do, what to focus on at this time when this message has found you. Thank you, Taurus. I appreciate you greatly. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to focus on? Messages for Taurus. Thank you. Fitting. Full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. Remove all those things which hold you back, which doesn't bring you peace, which doesn't provide, or it doesn't how do you say, contribute to your growth. That was what I was going to say. Forgive yourself and others. Reflect on your priorities. Take a reality check. Not everything is as it seems. Sometimes the way that we choose to perceive things is how it's going to turn out. That is the law of attraction and cause and effect. We create what we put in. Believe in your good luck. Be real and attend to the details. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you blessings, peace, and prosperity. Stay blessed and take care.